I've always been a big guy, and through the course of my life, I gained a significant amount of weight and then lost a lot only to gain it back again. Before COVID, I was 320 pounds. After COVID, I was 345 and stopped going to the gym, playing sports, going out with friends, and my diet would be 90% Uber Eats with a lot of weed and naps. LOL, he says. I used to be very athletic as well. And so February 2023, I was like, okay, I'll go for a walk. And 1 minute in, my back hurt, my legs and feet hurt, and I had to go back. I got a personal trainer for 3 months just to get me back in the gym. And then, long story short, I am now down 76 pounds. And
Wow.
14 months later, I work out consistently. My diet is going very well, and I walk a lot. My only issue is sleep. I don't get enough of it, but that's something I'm trying to work on. Here's my question for you, if you don't mind. I want to lose another 70 to 100 pounds. I'm not sure if it's actually possible for me to be 175 anymore. I'm 42 years old. I work out at night, usually around 8:30 or 9, and sometimes I walk a 5K after as well. And when I get home, I go into my sauna for about 30 minutes. He says, so my nightly routine sometimes can be 3 to 4 hours. And when I'm done with it, I start making dinner, and sometimes that's ending at 11. I like making food fresh, which I enjoy more, but then I eat and I'm usually up for 2 to 3 more hours. And I'm always below my daily calorie budget. I make sure I hit my protein and fiber. I've been consistently losing weight and it's slowing down now. Do you think the eating at night is an issue, even though I'm within my calorie budget?
Weight loss is going to slow down, like, no matter what. If you were, you know, eating just an obscenely low number of calories, it would slow down. It's going to slow down no matter what, kind of no matter what structure you give dieting. So, like, for me, at 550 pounds, I could lose weight very, very, very rapidly. And today, it's hard. I have to like struggle for every pound. So that's just kind of the reality of it. I also think like there's something to keep in mind with dieting. If you take, like, I guess he's about 270 pounds approximately. If you take a person who just weighs 270 pounds and didn't diet down and didn't just recently gain a bunch of weight, but has just lived at 270 pounds for a while, and put their metabolism up against somebody who dieted down and lost 70 pounds to get to 270, the dude who hadn't dieted down, their metabolism is going to be firing faster. Your body is gonna slow down as you diet. The longer you're on a diet, the more your body, and no matter how much we force it through intentional exercise to make up the difference, our non exercise active thermogenesis is going to slow down. That means we're fidgeting less, we're moving less, we're going to the bathroom less, we're taking the stairs less, all this stuff that we're not actively thinking about. And it's not really possible to analytically beat the body in this. The body will slow down because the body wants to conserve that stored energy. It doesn't want to give it up. The longer you your body is dumb and doesn't know you're intentionally trying to lose weight. It's a machine that's going like, food is suddenly scarce. And so there's all kinds of biological things that are kicking in. Hormones are going to be activating to make you more hungry. Your NEAT is going to slow down because your body's going, food is scarce. We need to use less energy. So my biggest recommendation would be to take a nice, like, 3-4 month diet break and work your butt off maintaining the weight you're at. It's actually, I find a diet break to be harder than a diet, because what keeps me going on a diet is the reward of losing weight. And so this is a diet because it is restrictive, because you're not eating whatever you want. You're not eating Uber Eats. So it is still restrictive, but it's restrictive with the intention of not changing, not going up or down. So it's really hard in that way. It takes a lot of focus, but it is a practice for basically how you'll have to live the rest of your life if you intend on getting to some ideal weight and not gaining it back. you will have to eat in some way that doesn't produce weight gain. So why not practice now? That will make dieting, once you've done this for a few months, when you go back to a caloric deficit, it will actually allow the weight to come off quicker because your body won't be slowing you down intentionally anymore. That's my recommendation. You absolutely could get down to whatever weight, he seemed to say. I mean, I guess I inferred that at some point in his life he was active and at 170 pounds. And if that's true, there's no reason he can't get back to that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's work that I think will require some more effort than just going like, it takes a while and it takes effort. That's all I think it takes, but you can absolutely do it. And my recommendation would be take a nice long diet break and then hit the diet hard after that.
Awesome. Thanks for that answer. If you have a question for Ethan, you can email it to us. The address is hello@americanglutton.net.